like pussy, nigga. 09 in ecstasy, nigga. Fuck with me, dog. Pull up on the scene of some luxury, dog. That's me. And my Kobe, yeah. 24 and my clothes is real. Iceberg, fuck the diamond, yeah. And that lake shit like Xavier. This that Juan Carlos and Javier. Raw coat, straight off the boat. I'm a fly nigga, took a wing off. Married to the game, took my ring off. That's me. We can have a bling off. Throw the auto-tune on, have a sing off. If the pussy ain't mine and I speed off. Cause I don't even fuck with hoes, rather beat off. No lotion, tips got the potion. Fuck the commotion, I'm out in the ocean. A nigga in motion, all this devotion. Got a nigga up in this bitch like he floating. Gold grill shining, check out my limb. On roll with
It's Monday, and that means three things. One, I'm not your MCM. Two, it's a Mamba Monday. And three, it's the 824 podcast. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hope you had a great weekend. I am your host, the product of poverty's environment, the Pope Chuck Paul. And we got a great episode lined up for you, as usual. Ooh, excuse me. Drinking lots of ginger ale. Anyway, so, of course, I always gotta let you guys know about my Los Angeles Lakers. Well, they dropped the ball last night. Jimmy Butler had a 40-point triple-double last night. Yes, a 40-ball triple-double. I think 11 dimes and 11 boards. He gave all he got. You know, he got them one. I hope that's all they get. You know, at least they didn't get swept. They went out fighting and balling. I mean, they didn't have Dragic. They didn't have Bam. And even Tyler Hero had like a kind of subpar game. He hit a late three to keep him in. The Lakers were actually getting spanked the majority of the game. But they did make a run. They led at one point, I believe, in the fourth quarter by a point or two. But the Heat kept on gunning and coming and shooting at these motherfuckers. Pause if you want to pause the gunning and kind of part. Whatever. But yeah, 2-1. Lakers still lead this series. Hopefully they get it done this week. And the way I was kind of sad because that means that they will be playing tomorrow, Tuesday, and then I wouldn't be able to report about it right away. But I think I might do a special Lakers championship episode if they win. Not gonna. I don't want to jinx anybody, you know, but I'm hoping they get it done this week. You know, God willing. Lakers in 5. So, of course, you know, one of my favorite shows, Power Book 2, Ghost, came on last night. And I didn't know it was the mid-season finale, pretty much, where they stop at 5 episodes and they show the remaining 5 in December. So, in this particular episode, a lot of shit was going on. Alright, where do I even fucking begin? Alright, so pretty much, met the man, I forgot his actual character name, but he wants Tamika, the black lawyer, to testify during Tasha's trial. So if she testifies, it would probably be throwing Saxe under the bus. Now, because she knows all of Saxe's dirty bullshit and things that he's been doing to try to get all his files and his wiretappings and all types of illegal shit he's been doing. He's a dirty ass fucking guy. But if she does testify and asks Saxe certain questions, like who did he see that night, that means Tariq's name may come up. And if his name may come up, he would have to lie again and try to say Tommy did it. But they may cross-examine him or for whatever reason and try to and throw him in there and take him down for the murder that he actually did commit. And here's the funny thing about it. I'm going to fast forward a little bit, but I'm going to rewind back. Tasha's lawyer is working with Saxe now to get Tasha free because they know she's not the kingpin. But they do know that Tariq killed his pops. So they're going to try to get Tasha out and let Tariq do his time. Now, I don't know if Method Man can really be trusted and if he's trying to like use Saxe. I don't know. Also, during the episode, it was Tariq's birthday. He got shit-faced drunk and whatnot. And in the process, Sax's niece was at the party. She tried to drug Tariq's roommate slash partner to get him to tell her all types of information about Tariq. Didn't happen. He ended up giving his cup to Tariq. Tariq ends up going upstairs in the room with Lauren, the girl from Everyone Hates Chris, because she stopped by. And he was a little too sloppy drunk because of the pills, whatever that was in the drink. He passes out. She leaves. Then Sax's freaking niece comes back up to check up on him because she's seen that he took the wrong cup. While he's passed out, she goes in his pocket, takes his phone, takes a picture of him. No, takes a picture of him. Well, she set his location to her phone so she could track him. Like Sax said, she violated several human and civil rights that night. So, Sax gets the information. He then follows Tariq. Also, while Tariq was pissy drunk, Diana was there too. They came to check him at his party and whatnot. She notices that he's sloppy drunk. He sees his gun in his pocket. She takes it from him. So he don't do nothing stupid. So Tariq ends up leaving, gets suited and booted. He goes to the gravesite of his twin sister, who, shared the birthday with him, and his father's gravesite. And who's there watching him? Nancy, a.k.a. Cooper Sax. Videotaping him. Some real creepy shit. Tariq kind of says that he killed his father, but he didn't. He just says, I have to do what I have to do. Only you would understand, like talk to the grave. Doesn't mean anything. And that's when Cooper Sax showed Method Man the video, and then they came with the idea to go up against Tariq. And also, during the whole drunken, passed out scenario with Tariq, he passed out on his business partner's brother's bed. He didn't like that. And earlier in the scene, his brother was super drunk and spilled some liquor on Tariq. So they already had some issues leading up to that. So he thought Tariq was smashing Lauren, whatever. He threw him off the bed. Tariq is wild, pissy drunk. He wasn't even thinking about that. Later on, near the end of the episode, they showed Tariq's partner. His name is Braden, whatever. They show his brother going inside their stash, taking all their pills, all their weed, all their money, all that shit. So, when this shit returns in December, it's going to be on and popping. Because Tariq don't like dude anyway. And he's stealing. Now here's the thing. This family supposedly has stupid bread. They're very important. And this ain't kind of motherfuckers, this ain't the hood. You can't just kill them. Because you're going to have to probably bring them inside their little cartel. Or you got to pay for that. Something's got to give. I probably missed a few good things about that episode, but those are the main points right now. Tariq's lawyer is turning on him. His partner's brother is stealing from him. Hey, man. Shit is brazy. And, of course, what else happened last week? Aha! The 2020 presidential shit show debate. Oh, my fucking God. Two old-ass white dudes. Look, it was like watching Ric Flair fight Ric Flair. Like, it's two old dudes going back and forth. I applaud Biden for trying to stay on the topics. But Trump, Jesus Christ, this guy, man. He just says anything that comes to mind. I don't think he really came to say anything, just came like it's throw insults or whatever. The highlights, I like to say the highlights or lowlights of this debate. You had Trump calling Biden's son a cokehead. Like, dude, really? This is a debate. You gotta understand. Some of your supporters have family members who are drug addicts. You should not be insulting them. It's not a good idea, dog. It's not. What else this fool said? They were talking about Obamacare and how Trump was saying that if Biden keeps it or whatever the case may be, a lot of people wouldn't be able to keep their private health care. But he was saying he was modifying it so you could have Obamacare or Medicaid or your private provider. Then Trump was saying, well, I'm going to be getting all of our drugs from overseas for cheap. Like he said it like 5 different times. Like, I'm getting the drugs. I'm getting the drugs from overseas. They're going to be so cheap. It's like water. I'm like, dude, like this is how the president is talking. I'm getting the drugs for cheap. Oh man, what else did this dude say? Oh man, he said I brought football back. You guys like football, right? I brought football back. I did that. Dude, motherfuckers are dying from the coronavirus. And you're bragging about... You didn't even bring any football back. Like, well, you talk about college football. Yeah, college football. He brought college football back. Come on, dog. Really? That's what you're bragging about. All the shit going on. You yeah, college football. And of course, he brought up the 94 Crime Bill Act. I mean, look, that's going to be his go-to. At the end of the day, it's like, look, that shit is in. It's the law. But what we can do moving forward is try to get that law changed. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep bringing that shit up. Yeah, it fucked up lots of lives and all that other shit. But now, we have a chance to get him to rectify that fucked up ass law. Plain and simple. You know? Because a lot of the times folks talk about, oh, people can change this, that, and the fourth. But hey, look. He said a lot of fucked up shit back then. Are we going to sit with Trump or are we going to give this motherfucker a chance, I guess, and try to make things right? I look at it like this. You get him in office. If he's fucked up the first 6 months, let's try to impeach this motherfucker. That's the way I look at it. Let's get him in, try him out. He starts fucking up, try to get him the fuck out. Plain Jane, plain and simple. But yeah, man, that debate had to be the funniest shit in the world. You have Biden telling them to shut up. You're a clown. And once he started talking about Biden's son, yo, he was about to go off on him. Go off. You don't talk about people's family. You don't. And this ain't the first time. The last presidential campaign run, I believe in 2016, Trump called Ted Cruz's wife ugly. And now Ted Cruz is smoking his beef. Riding with Trump. Like, come on, dog. He called your wife ugly. Fighting words. And I know his wife ain't forget that. Because ugly women do not forget shit. Trust me, they don't. They really don't. And a perfect segue from the 2020 presidential shit show debate. The president apparently must have contracted it at the debate. Or before. Because one of his staffers contracted it. And Trump's whole family did not want to wear a mask, get their temperatures taken, or follow any health procedures when entering the debate facility. And I believe he went to a few other places, probably gave more staffers the coronavirus. Who knows? Now he's at this hospital in D.C., so he's isolated there. Personally, I don't believe the shit. Like, he lies so much. Why should I believe he has the coronavirus now? First of all, this is the same man who said it was fake. It's not that serious. It'll just go away. Take some bleach or some Lysol and it'll go away. Or didn't he say like use like a black light or some funny shit like I don't This dude is just fucking nuts. So now I'm supposed to believe that 45, aka Covid-45, got the COVID-19. After all the lying he's done and the downplaying of this virus, I'm supposed to believe he has it now? Man, look, unless he's hooked up to a respirator or some shit like that, I don't believe it. The dude is overweight. He's old as fuck. So if he has it, trust me, we would definitely know. And I heard he was driving around waving at people who was outside the hospital in the White House. Then he was trying to blame it on the police officers and the servicemen who was around him, saying that they probably gave it to him. Dude, what are you doing? Stop it, man. Stop it, Twitter fingers. I mean, hey, he's probably just lying about it so he don't have to come out and debate again because he did a terrible job last Tuesday. Jesus. It's really hard for me to understand how or why people voted for him, knowing he's really, really slow. God help us all. Y'all go out and vote. Don't vote for Trump. Vote for everybody else. Just don't vote for Trump. There's other people on the ballot. Just don't vote for him. At all. Yeah. But, before I let go, my favorite segment. I love this segment. One new show a couple of friends put me onto on Netflix. It's a scripted series called Sneakerheads. One of the stars is see, I am bad with the names. You know I'm bad with fucking names, man. The guy that's on the last OG, who played Tracy's cousin Bobby. He's the star of the show. So it's a 6-episode series, and pretty much the Jordan 4 cements are dropping. He's way out the loop on sneakers. He's wearing, like, what are those freaking shoes that when you buy them, like, proceeds, they go to, like, the, whatever. He be wearing some bullshit on his feet. He wears some bullshit on his feet. You know what I'm saying? So he decides he wants to get these shoes. He waits online to get them. He finally gets them. He goes to buy the size 13. Size 13 he needs. There's only one shoe in the box. No, there's no shoes in the box. Someone stole them. So then his boy that he stopped hanging out with once he got married, has an idea that they go and find this shoe from somewhere else. So they decide to go half on a storage facility that may have the shoes plus more. They ended up paying $5,000 for the facility. His boy didn't have any of the money. They go in the facility, look at the shoes. There are only left pairs in there. So they do all types of other BS to get these Jordan 4s, and even the whole $5,000 that he used was from his vacation money that he didn't want his wife to find out about. Watch this series. It's pretty dope. I like it, and I don't watch a lot of things. But, of course, it's sneakers. Black Cast, too. It's pretty dope. Check it out. But, yo, I'm going to get out of here. I want you to take care, social distance, and always remember, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm the Pope Chuck Paul. Peace.